All right, Shalom Israel. First and foremost, as always, I would like to give all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaha, Kwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And I wanted to do a response video to a video right here that was uploaded by Tiori Dergisi. And in this video, it shows you what happens when you try to mock the Most High. Okay, in Galatians, the 6th chapter and the 7th verse, it tells you that Yahweh is not mocked. Okay, you imposters over there in the land of Israel, calling yourself Jewish, and you're not. You're really Edomites. Okay, you are the true Amalekites. Okay, and when you do your research on Amalek, Amalek was a descendant of Esau. Okay, and in the latter days, Amalek will be the first of the nations. And what does it mean to be the first of the nations? It means that they would be the wealthiest people on the planet. Okay, they would own the majority of the land of Israel. They will own the corporations. They will own the Hollywood. They would own the sports industry, the entertainment industry, the rap industry, the R&B industry, the rock industry. They will own the UFC and the boxing and the MMA industry. They will own all of these jewelry industries and all these major corporations that you see around the world. Okay, they're all owned by these small hats. So Amalek will be the first of the nations. Okay, so here it is. You got these Arabs and this, that, fourth, and the other. They don't really own these major corporations. Okay, they don't own Hollywood. They don't own the sports industry. Okay, you imposters in the land of Israel do. You imposters in the land of Israel, calling yourself Jewish, and you're not. Y'all own the majority of these major corporations, these factories, and this, that, fourth, and the other. Okay, y'all do. So the true Amalekites are in the land of Israel. Claiming to be Jewish, and they are not. They are Amalekites, and Amalek was a descendant of Esau, which made him an Edomite. So you people in the land of Israel today, you're Edomites. Okay, you're not Jewish. But I'm gonna go ahead and play this video and continue from there. You see, and Esau has had a history of mocking the Most High, thinking that he was going to do all this wickedness on the planet, and nothing was going to happen to him. Nothing bad was going to happen to him. But sure enough, Galatians 6 and 7 came to pass on their asses.
İran lütfen dur. Biz kaybediyorsunuz. Lütfen dur. İran bize ait. Lütfen beni rahat bırakın. İsrail bizim için tek ülke. Efendim, burada ne olur anlatabilir misin? İran lütfen dur. Biz kaybediyorsunuz. Lütfen dur. İran bize ait. Lütfen beni rahat bırakın. İsrail bizim için tek ülke. Efendim, burada ne olur anlatabilir misin?
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 3, verse 25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he have done, and there is no respect of persons. Okay, so there is no respect of persons. The Heavenly Father is not a respect of persons. Okay, just because you think or you feel like the Lord is dealing with you does not mean that the Heavenly Father is on your side. Because the Heavenly Father is not on the Heavenly Father is not on the side of you Edomites. And the proof of that is when we go to the book of Ezekiel. Let's go to Ezekiel 28 real quick. Okay, let's see. Ezekiel. No, let's go to Ezekiel 38. Because the Lord said that he is against Edom. That's the point I'd like to get, okay? Ezekiel 38 verse 1. The word of the Lord came to me saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against them, and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. And ultimately, who rules Gog? Edom do. Esau has control over Gog. Okay? So the Lord is against all of you Edomites. Matter of fact, let's come over here real quick. Let me see, because there's a precept in mind that I also have I would like to get. This is what we're going to do. KJV. Okay. I am against the O destroyer of my. Then let's see what comes up here. Okay, so Jeremiah 51 verse 25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, save the Lord. And who's that destroying mountain? That will be the revival of Rome, which is the United States of America, as well as the land of those Amalekites in the land of Israel, calling themselves JEWISH. Okay, that is the destroying mountain, which destroys all the earth. Because what are them small hats over there in the land doing? They're bombing and destroying nations that do not want to comply with their policies, with their decrees, with their legislations, their laws, or their way of living. You know, they're just over there bombing them, destroying buildings. Way back then in what was that? In was that in Syria or was that Gaza when they just blew up a hospital? Okay, and the small hats were behind that. So the destroying mountain is the United States of America and those imposters in the land of Israel. That is your destroying mountain. So the Lord is against you, Edomites, and I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rock and will make thee a burnt mountain. And the Lord is stretching out his hand upon these Amalekites. Look at what the Lord did to their land using Iran. When we check out the title here, what do we see? Hundreds of missiles falling at 4 o'clock in the morning in Tel Aviv, Iran's massive attack. Okay, so let me see. Okay. See, here's your live example of how the Lord is stretching out his hand upon Edom. That's what happens when you call yourself trying to mock the Most High. Like, you gonna just do all this wickedness and get away with it. Nah, man. The Heavenly Father is not a respecter of persons. Period. Okay. So let's come back over here. Ezekiel. So go to the New Testament. See Galatians. Where's Galatians at? Chapter 6. Okay, Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. You bring a city to ruins, the Lord's going to bring your cities to ruin.
İran lütfen dur. Biz kaybediyorsunuz. Lütfen dur.
Okay, this is Tel Aviv. Okay, y'all did it to Gaza. So now the Lord is returning the favor by using Iran to bring your cities into ruin. See how the Lord works? Okay, I think that's Job. Let's go to the book of Job real quick. And if it's not there, then I'll go ahead and just do Yep, it is. Okay. Job chapter 4 verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off, right? So these people in the land, and these people in the land of Israel are supposed to be righteous, right? But here it is, they're dying left and right from Iranian strikes. So obviously they're not innocent because the Bible calls them the wicked. Okay. Verse 8, and this is going to be my last precept before I come back from my break. So I'm currently at work, right? I'm currently at the plantation right now on my break. Job chapter 4 verse 8, even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. Bam, there you go. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom is on to the next one.
Lütfen beni rahat bırakın. İsrail bizim için tek ülke. Efendim, burada ne olur anlatabilir misin?